Hey there, SpeedGaming. Bring you more Map Rando, the Map Rando Heavy Week here. This is qualifier week for big tournament. But today we have just a casual weekly race going on. A casual 20 entrant race. So should be something to watch. Here we have Diggy Diggy Dang and Steveruski as our featured runners. And I'm gonna work on the restream a little bit. See if we can get sound worked out. And also, dang, add a last minute timer. But for now, we have a friendly Greenburn main shaft start. That's cool. That gives you a lot of options. In the very early game, you need to check all the doors to see what's possible. And normally you don't have many options, but here we start with a big HUD. E-tank. Okay, lots of boost on both sides, really, to the audio. But we can hear something now. We're playing hard, tricky settings. Boss's objective. And with these settings, an E-tank is always going to be the first filler item. But that doesn't mean it can't be a progression. And we got a funny looking map, too. They went left, they found wreck ship. They went right, they found wreck ship. And what's this top left door Firefly's gonna be? Energy refill. You probably reset. Get the E-tank again. Because you didn't get anything meaningful here. And it looks like right was the answer. So if you went right, you saved about 2 minutes. Team left versus team right. And space jump is our first item. So it was a BT fight. You don't normally see a no missile BT fight, but here it is. See how practice there in arcade. There are many room strats that arcade helps prepare you for Map Rando. Because arcade also has just a lot of randomized rooms. And it was also kind of popular right before Map Rando came out. Or it was like more publicly raced. Map Rando's out for a year and a half now. But that doesn't mean it was played all that much early on. Okay, so where is the cropping button? Supers. It's not uncommon to see supers before regular missiles. Looks like his timer is on top of the map. In the top right. Wait, what? I messed up. Regular missiles are only going to open one door, one pink door, but supers can open multiple. Another E-tank, nice. That's probably Morph. I didn't get to see. I was fixing the timer. And it looks like we have some stream offset to add. Was it actually Morph? So Stev hasn't seen up here. Can be the health refill. Okay, so going down this super gate path is a soft lock, right? So Dang doesn't have a way back. When you go down a one-way, like through a gate like that, you have to be sure that you know how you're getting back. Like, for it to be logical, there needs to be a path back that you've seen. And if there isn't, then you're probably gonna have to reset all of those. ROMs are neat, but what do you do about the morph tunnel in pre-Norfair Reserve? Or I guess we go up Green Pirates. And then maybe that leads to the 230 bombway. I think Steph has more. I did actually miss it. Okay. We balled up. There's a farm here at the Meridia exit gate. So Logic is gonna know about the farm. Hellway's also a big farm. So, you know, lots of ways to get health back. And this is roughly 9 seconds of delay. So it's just like the first rule of map rando is you need to think about how to get back. So we should get some bit of stream freeze here while this aligns itself. Good. It's all coming together. So the neat thing is that you can go left through the gate, pick up your power bombs, and then the path back is through Final Missile Bombway or 230 Missile Room. And you don't need bombs if you're coming from the left, but you would coming from the right. So the map made them like take two separate one-ways to get the power bombs logically. Like, I think I would rate think about your path back is higher than save often. But if you're saving often, it kind of makes up for not planning your route. Power bombing through the morph tunnel, it's going to save a few seconds, but now your resources are low. And then you can use another power bomb to get back up here. So this, the early game, you have to manage power bombs pretty closely. A lot of the time it's fine. You just have to be watching them like all the time. think about how to get more. There are improved drop rates for items in Map Rando. That's gonna be mostly supers and power bombs. Like, the drop rate is a little bit higher. And then also power bombs give 2 at a time. And then another thing is that small energies give 10 instead of 5. Okay. So now we can think about what the plan is. Like, can we reach these double missiles at the top of Green Pirate Shaft? I'm not so sure that we want to worry about it too much. Taking a mini Tuskegee hit is pretty bad. They do like 80. High jump is nice. High jump. Now you need to think about what to do next. I don't know that the farm spot in Gauntlet E-Tank counts as a power bomb refill. But the mini Tuskegees under ice shutters here, that would be a power bomb refill. It just... Specifically, the Gauntlet rooms are going to drain all of your power bombs when you only have the 1 pack. You can do a gravity jump here. So the gravity jumps are really cool in Map Rando. They stand out a lot more as like an option that's possible. Amazing. We don't seem to have Spazer on step side. Pretty sure they've seen it. Like, Waste Spazer is really good damage. And there's the powered off save room. So that's gonna put Fantoon in wreck ship. If you're using all of your ammo like this, it tends to mean you're going to ship. Yeah. And we know this is Fantoon in wreck ship. So Fantoon's gonna be through a right side door. And that has to be the top right door now. And it's also going to be a power bomb in and out. So Stev is going to be a little low on power bombs. And then we'll see what their confidence level in the fight is. It's 5 missiles. That's kind of the awkward part. 1 E-Tank is a lot like any percent. Near out. But 5 missiles, it makes it a lot harder to do like a 3-round fight even. It's also something that you'd want to have practiced. And you wouldn't like be doing 5 missile Fantoon fights unless you play challenge categories or have run into it before in Map Rando. So here's a death. Here's part of the save early and often. It did avoid the hit by using their last missile. It's pretty important not to run out of missiles. But that's mostly just a problem for fast. If you get a mid, then you get to farm like 10 drops before... Oh, that was a rare mid. This is very scary. Bottom left corner is save. After the initial appear. So can stay in the corner. Okay. The small energy is going to help, but this is, once again, very sketch. Yeah, I don't know if they knew about you could stay in the corner forever. But Wave Beam was making it kind of dangerous. That's a setback. Maps are super important. So it looks like we're just going to be returning, picking up high jump and wave again. Well, dang. Makes the run. It's up there. And hey, I've been joined by WX Fan. So they wanted to help out with commentary.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been such a busy day, I forgot all about this.
Yeah, it's just map Rando every day.
Yep, I'm here, I'm ready. And Aussie, I see we're starting out with a couple of interesting pieces of movement tech. I see some high jump, I see space jump. We see anything interesting with the maps here?
Currently the map progression has been pretty linear. We just found Fantoon in Wreck Ship.
Okay.
It's in the room directly left of them right now, in fact.
Gee, that's original. Fantoon in the wrecked ship?
Yep. It's actually in the climb, and so to actually do Fantoon and get the map is going to cost like all of your power bombs. So it's kind of inconvenient like that.
Well, Aussie, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for joining again.
Of course. I got so involved with the qualifiers and everything, I'm like, okay, there's nothing on Wednesday. We get a qualifier Thursday. We get some on Saturday. So
and then you're also doing a mystery tournament, like all the time.
When did I sign up for the next one? Too many tournaments. I think I signed up for one tomorrow. Yes, I did.
Mystery tournament is going on right now on a different channel, and then also it's going to be on this channel right after Map Rando.
Yep. I am coming Zeb versus Kupo tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
That'll be good.
Mm-hmm. So, Digidang finding Fantoon. Zeb on their way to Fantoon.
Yeah, so Stev gave this a try, but that was one with 5 missiles, and did take a death. It's not the most comfortable fight. You have to be pretty practiced at New Route. But the payoff is there. There's a map right next to you, if you can do this fight. And then I think we also saw that Stev saw Spacer, but didn't go back for it. So Dang's just going to have the Spacer lead for the rest of the season.
And the high jump lead. Or does Dang have high jump?
Yes. Dang does have high jump.
Okay. I was going to say, that would be a pretty big item to not have.
Now, progression's been pretty linear so far.
You decided to give the racers a reprieve after the qualifiers. How nice of you! Ooh! One major up at the top of where they just came from, and Dragon? Hello! Who wants to go hug a shrimp? Or barbecue, said shrimp.
Okay,
Now I'm in
Stev
the
is
mood
through.
for shrimp. Honestly, now I'm in the mood for shrimp, and I just had Panera. Oh, 3 majors. Double major in a sand pit. What an interesting layout. Look how condensed the wreck ship is.
Yep. So wreck ship's going to be a small region, and it's currently all that we can do. And it looks like we need to go through Gauntlet with this 1 pack of power bombs.
Oh boy.
So you need to farm the Tuskegee below. You're not getting through this with 1 power bomb. And then you get in the sand pits. You can get the left item with just high jump, but the right item would take underwater wall jumps.
I'm assuming which we know is not in logic.
Yeah, but that could give one of the racers an advantage. Gotta be really careful with your health around the Tuskegos. You still need this health to go through Gauntlet, because there's some deadly acid.
And for those of you just tuning in, I'm WXFan21, joining Aussie on commentary a little bit late here. But happy to be here. Always a pleasure to commentate with Aussie. Now, interestingly enough here, Aussie, take a look at where Stev is, where they were trying to go. That high jump boots, and I feel like we mentioned this a lot when it comes to like map rando in general. But what high jump boots can do to underwater water rooms is so incredibly important in terms of different types of movement tech. Say, for example, you get spring ball. Think of how much higher you can get by just having. Speaking of said spring ball, could not have planned that, Twitch chat. Could not have even planned that. You can do so much to be able to jump with just the old spring ball tricks. We've seen it how many times, like Everest being a great room to describe it, and DigiDang's about to get it, just like that. So, and Ice Beam. So, Ice, Wave, and Spazer. Stev, we don't think is heading back for their Spazer Beam.
Yeah, we'll have to see how close you get. You do get pretty close. Spazer is like 2 rooms away from the ship.
Yeah, we're not going back to Dragon.
Yeah, the next thing to do is take Ice up to the pre-Batoon room at the top here. So we're like going all over wreck ship. Multiple times to get these majors.
How many areas have we seen?
Just wreck ship and Criteria, since we start in Criteria. But with that spring ball find, it means this is not an underwater wall jump seed. So you don't get a big payoff for knowing that. How to do that. It's not too often that underwater wall jumps are gonna give you a big advantage in hard tricky.
No.
It's more so in expert and extreme, where it pays off to be really good at underwater wall jumps.
Yep. They're really cool to see, but not really necessary here. Now, Criteria, we see a map room. I see a heated hallway and water, so it's like they can't make their way over to that map room.
I was kind of looking at logic for Precious Room yesterday, and I think the gravity jump they're doing is not logical. Okay. And it actually wants you to get the spring ball first.
Interesting. Well, DigiDang makes the way out of Precious. Nicely done. A Precious Room. Let's see that. DigiDang needed that. Get those power bombs back to 5. You're gonna need them.
Yep. So we're playing Hard Tricky. The Metroid Ice Clip in a pre-Batoon is a hard level trick with ice. And in Tricky, progressions can be put behind hard level tricks. And so that makes it very likely that the thing you need to do is that clip.
Yep. By the way, nice find from DigiDang to be able to get their second power bomb pack of the seed.
Yeah, it's a lot more comfy when you're on a second pack.
Yep. Yeah, Stev not ready to go hang out with the metal pirates. Stev getting close to that Criteria map station. And finds Parlor. Might have just found the map station. And did.
Oh,
Alright,
cool.
so Parlor's gonna connect this, and Digidang is going back for the last major here in the wreck ship.
Right.
Like you said, ice clip
I'm
here
still
with
gonna
the
be worried
Metroid.
about at Stev's route. Because I think this ice clip is like
Yeah.
required.
A major top of ocean though. Could be gravity.
I doubt it. Gravity's right here.
Oh. Well, ta-da! You're welcome.
Like, I would expect Stev's item to be less quality. So like a beam or x-ray.
Yeah.
And then gravity's gonna be gravity, and that's really good.
Nicely done from Digidang. They got gravity.
Yep. Like, the logic's just set up where you want to be doing the hardest thing.
Mm-hmm. And Steph's thinking about it. Knows they got the water room ahead of top of ocean. There's really nothing you can do here. Like, the only way, really, is you have to go back to the wreck ship.
And there's that
then,
space
like,
at the bottom.
Where is the... Okay, so I see Criteria and wreck ship. We really need to move past that.
A lot of the time, this is just how Map Rando goes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have too many options available early on, so you have to run around with your small playground and pick up a set of majors. And then once you have those, you can continue playing with a wider map. I believe you also want to get the Dragon kill right now.
Oh, with gravity, yes.
Because it looks like you're moving away from the starting zone. And that'll mean it'll be a long backtrack to get to Dragon later.
Oh. Digidang got caught.
Well, he's going down anyway.
Oh, there's Dragon.
Yeah. So it's not an easy Dragon fight. It's a lot like low ice.
So I think logically here, were we supposed to go? The Razor supposed to get gravity before Springboard?
No.
No, because you needed ice to be able to ice clip to get gravity.
Right. I think it's a high jump and then spring ball, ice, and then you can get waving, gravity, and Phantoon together.
Makes sense to me. Digidang Samus was waving her arms in the air like she just doesn't care.
That's pretty good mock ball on step side. Avoided all the big damaging enemies. And there's also going to have 2 extra E-tanks for Dragon.
Yes.
But a little bit less ammo.
Oh, was that pretty from Stev? Beautifully done.
Map Rando just has a lot of situations that are tricks from other speedruns.
Yeah, careful.
So like the Precious Room gravity jump is going to be from Boss Shuffle as a quick way out of the Precious Room. And then Dang's doing a low ice Dragon fight.
Yeah, please be careful. 39 energy for Digidang. Like, pretty please.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's 40 more.
Really needs more ammo. Like, it's out.
I think we have just gravity here, so it's going to be like 80 damage per hit. Since gravity is only going to reduce it by half. So we're actually not safe.
No!
Okay. So that was definitely a curse.
Rude. Oh, back. Oh, no. Digideng hasn't saved in a while. This puts Stev in the lead. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gravity. This is before Fantoon too, I think.
Dang. No pun intended. It's like I keep saying, Aussie, save early, save often.
Yeah, right after the Fantoon kill, Stev went to the save room and took that save.
Yep.
It still would have been before Spring Ball and Ice, but...
High five.
It's just how the map is laid out, where it wants you to do these low equipment boss fights early on.
So it's just Spazer, high jump, screw attack, excuse me, space jump, morph ball. Unfortunate for Digideng.
There was a save room, like right next to the sandpit.
Yeah.
But you have to go through some kind of long heat runs for that. So it'd probably drain all of his current health. I mean, if it was full, it'd be gone. And you don't really want to do that before going into a low health Dragon fight.
There.
Okay, so let's click these buttons again. Stev is going to have the map of Criteria.
Yeah, and we'll uncheck gravity here for you folks as well. Sometimes, folks, if you've ever tracked on SpeedGaming, you click a bunch of buttons very fast, and some just don't trigger.
Yeah. Gravity's gone. We're doing some underwater movement tech here with high jump and spring ball.
Aussie, where could the folks go? Like, you're a fantastic runner, obviously, one of the experts in this area, not only being involved in Map Rando. Where can people go? So, like, say, for example, I want to participate in Hard Tricky, right? Like, what would you recommend for, like, myself or for anyone else out there that wants to compete in some of these community weeklies or still get involved in the qualifiers? Where can we go to learn the tricks to get this done? Is it like a practice hack? Do you recommend certain rooms? Pay you $200 an hour?
Yeah, coming here to the restreamed races would be a good start, where you get to watch me talk about hard tricky seeds and how to play them. Maprando.com does have a link to our Discord. Also has the list of tricks that are expected in hard tricky. You'd want to get used to playing Maprando itself first, so I'd suggest playing an easier difficulty setting. Yeah, cool. Practice and watch streams.
There you go. Crane's saying the same thing in Twitch chat. They learned a lot about Rando in general from just listening to comms. Well, there's X-Ray. You mentioned it earlier. Stev ended up going back for it, and it was just X-Ray. Digidengs get their wave beam.
Yeah, the map is looking pretty interesting here. There's the hard gate with either the crab tunnel or amphitheater, I think. Yep, I think it's amphitheater. It could be lava dive.
Yep.
Kind of an important difference.
Amphitheater, and we finally are at the Meridiador. I've learned a lot just by doing commentary with Aussie, and this is why, like, I love doing commentators with any kind of runner. I don't care what, level you're at. I learn more by learning the technical stuff and hearing stuff. And again, just by calling a lot of the races too. Like, I would have never thought to do anything besides Speed Booster here in the room that Digidang is in. But I've learned through commentary that there's, freeze the Metroids, and there's a clip you can do to get through there. You can do a Crystal Flash clip, and by more you watching, you get the setups. So, watch the streams if you're interested. More than welcome to come join us. We got 4 qualifiers left. Tomorrow's is what? 3 p.m. Eastern, I think?
I don't know offhand.
Okay. Digidang Samus is staring at the pancakes. Perhaps taking out a fork and a knife.
Yes, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Excellent. Aussie will write your bosses a note if you have to take time off of work and or SpeedGaming will, because clearly more important. Kidding. Don't quit work.
Important that you get your 2 races in. Seriously.
Just don't leave work to do it.
But yeah, like in general for every speed game, if you want to pick it up, one of the best ways is to watch other people run it. You usually see something new every time, especially if you're watching a variety of runners. That's how I learned to get faster with my speedruns in Super Metroid and Link to the Past.
Nice. I've learned a lot by, like, for example, for a Super Metroid, I've watched a lot of Otsa stuff. Metroid Prime, I've watched a lot of Bash Prime stuff. And then started watching Baja Blood stuff. A lot of these different races, it's like, I didn't realize you could do half of the things that they're pulling off. And it's so cool, not only to be able to be a part of a watch, you're learning stuff because, kind of like as Austin and I talk about certain things, and, if you've listened to my commentary I'm starting to pick up some of the technical stuff and actually being able to go that way. Right? Like, I've learned technical stuff that now I can explain to everybody. And being a huge part of just the community, and you can ask questions and absorbing a bunch of information is so important. Bye-bye Digidang. Or I mean, Fantoon for Digidang.
I was having trouble hearing the game audio. Is that just me?
On Stev's side, Stev's is a little low.
I switched it back to Digidang.
So we got someone in Twitch chat said that has pulled off their first escape from bombs the other day and thought it was neat. Are you talking about the Alcatraz escape?
It sounds like Alcatraz escape to me.
Very nice. Congratulations.
That's like one of the early tricks that takes like fine control or input control to really handle your movement well. As well as understanding the trick to it.
Yeah. Stev has got 6 energy tanks. Stev should be just fine. Well, very nice. Congratulations. Listen, I was proud of myself because I've learned how to, start wall jumping. It's always something that was difficult for me, and I, started it, continued to practice it, and it was just something where I started watching YouTube videos with tutorials, and one made sense, and then I asked another runner about something like that, and it was just the way they explained it. I'm like, this makes sense. So, the goal is Meridia.
Yeah, 40 minutes in, we're still in our starting 2 areas, right ship criteria. But soon we'll be into the wide world. But, Map Rando, it is set up to be highly customizable. I think we have wall jumps as like a basic tech. And then there's actually different levels of wall jumps. There's like single wall jump and multiple wall jump and avoiding enemies while wall jumping and delayed wall jumps. And then the top is like hypo wall jump. So there's a big variety in how things are like split in the logic. And so it's really customizable. And then there's also an option to have a collectible wall jump item. And that's a fun way to play.
I need to learn single wall jumps.
Yeah, underwater wall jumps. We were talking about that earlier.
So Stev's now at the part of the Dragon fight where they just have to be a little bit more careful, because at the rate that Dragon comes in and swoops, you can see how extremely fast it is. And as Aussie said earlier, 80 damage per Dragon hit, which again, with 6 energy tanks isn't a problem.
Yeah, that's Lava Dive below. So they only have one super pack. It's Dragon Kill. So, the gate glitch is not in logic through the crab tunnel. And it actually wants them to go through Lava Dive with gravity and space jump. But he just used all of his supers, and he can't open the door anymore.
Oh.
And then Lava Dive with gravity space jump. I'm not sure who really knows exactly how much damage that takes. But I'm pretty sure that they can handle it fine with 3 tanks. You're tempted to go for the gate glitch though. That's just gonna be a harder thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't gonna get that X-ray. At least gonna see it. Usually this item, you jump into it blind.
Alright, so Digidang now with 4 energy tanks, they're going to be feeling much better about this now, especially if you have to have any longer heated rooms and those kind of runs. And gonna grab yet another energy tank. This is how Stev ended up with 6.
Stev's still not picking up Spazer. They've been close to it many times and saw it on the map. Refuses to get Spazer.
Hello, Meridia.
Yep. So Dang also decided to leave behind Dragon. And the map layout is gonna punish that later.
Yep.
For now, can go this way. The objective is 4 bosses. And so you cannot fight Mother Brain until you get all these bosses down.
It is very difficult, all things considered here, Aussie, because low ammo Dragon fight, as we've seen from both runners, is very, very difficult. Even with the amount of energy tanks you have, it's just so incredibly difficult.
Yeah, so logic is gonna not expect you to do something until it's fairly safe. But we're in a race here, so you want to do what's fast. And that's
Steph
more based on how
it.
comfortable you are with something.
Where is Steph going?
Going down.
And Digidang is back in criteria as well.
Yeah, Steph ran out of supers, I think is what happened.
So rude.
And went for a refill. Logically, this gate glitch would take 15 supers if it wanted you to go that way. And we've only seen one super pack.
Yikes.
So this is just taking a risk, like thinking that you can get the gate glitch, and gonna do that as a way to save health compared to Lava Dive. And we don't have speed boosters, so going through the lava is really fast. It's always fun to go through lava with gravity but not speed. Although, there's not really a reason to go through the lava as Dang did, because you don't have to do the glitch to get through the gate coming from the left. But Steb is through into Meridian now, and we're gonna get some new content.
Hooray!
And then, as you said, lots of E-tanks. The big things you're looking for are going to be underwater movement, and they have that. Heated room survivability, and that's going to be through all these E-tanks right now, but it's still not enough to finish the game with. And then we also need weapon damage for killing bosses.
See, it was either we got new content, or we had to ask Kirby fan about why they were a fan of 9,000 different Kirbys and what Kirby their favorite is. Maybe Kirby Fan 9000 is literally just a cover-up for Kirby Fan 9000.
Oh, do the X-ray stand-up.
I'm kidding, Kirby.
Steph, please.
Hey! Steph did a thing.
It did it pretty fast.
More energy tanks.
Logically, you're supposed to use X-ray to stand up to get those items. And they were in the right position both times.
Dang is gonna go back for Dragon, it looks like.
Yeah. You just have to. You have to come back to this path before you can finish the game. And the distance isn't going to change if it's now or later. Well, other than by increasing.
Yeah, other than just getting more ammo.
Having to travel further, though, on the back
track. We might see Stev head back once they get this map station and get some info. Can we stop with the energy tanks, please? Ammo! Game! We want ammo!
Yeah, what would you rather have? How about more E-tanks? Don't need supers or anything. Yeah, that's worst room. We can survive worst room.
Can't survive anything at this point. We have 8 energy tanks.
Yeah. But the last one makes
go and get a tan, Samus, in worst room in the game, and be fine. Uncle Ira says, so I heard you like E-tanks. No, this seed likes E-tanks. Nice 10 drops, though, for missiles.
Yeah, this left path that Stev's taking doesn't really go directly to the map, though. Either want to go down a sandpit or through worst room. And with these items, it's not likely you get soft locked down a sandpit, so that'd be pretty safe. And the map is definitely what you want to get instead of blind picking doors. Back.
More ammo. Steph should have plenty of ammo now to try the Dragon fight.
Ray gun has 6,000 health. Missiles do 100. So you need a lot of them.
There's not much that it can do. The game really hasn't given us extra super missiles.
Yeah, there's kind of a bottleneck there at West Ocean, and they picked up basically every item in the area before that. Here's our map.
And there's Mother Brain and double major. Triple major.
Yeah, 3 majors. Norfair, Brinstar.
Now, this is definitely where it's wanting us to go. But again, you gotta get Dragon out of the way with.
Got some interesting decisions to make. It's like, how much do you want those majors? Which ones do you go for? And then up versus down. But we know where Mother Brain is now. Don't have speed, so can't do the any percent horse room strat. Killed it. With the power of enough missiles.
Hooray!
Okay, we are back in Criteria. So I've actually took a death in Worst Room.
Unfortunate.
So the race is pretty close again. How about that?
Yeah. Steph really needs to go back.
Steph has the Dragon kill.
Oh, Steph did kill Dragon. Okay.
Yep.
I missed that. I thought Steph didn't kill Dragon yet.
No, Steph did Dragon. So we can have a little bit of a lead back into Meridia, and then having the map information is more useful.
Oh, absolutely.
But did drop some E-tanks, so now only has 6. Yeah, Map Rando is still in the... I guess people are still figuring it out, is a way to put it. So there's going to be a lot of deaths, a lot of time losses, just to dying or getting stuck. So we're not seeing, like, perfectly optimized runs. Some stream freezes on both sides today. Okay, here's our first new major. Left stamp it with morph bombs and grapple. 2 for 1.
Hooray!
So that's gonna be 2 majors in the one like tile, and so that's going to show the highest quality item in that tile. And in this case, it happened to be 2 majors, and I can track one of them. Let's do that. We're using a simplified tracker where it doesn't have the grapple or X-ray. It's kind of the only majors that aren't being tracked. On the Map Rando sort of official tracker, there's also a Zebus Awake flag tracker, and that is whether Criteria is awake and enemy spawn. And then for different objectives that don't have a specific spot for Fantoon, there's also the wreck ship powered on flag tracker.
think I would try heading to Brinstar here if I could.
You don't like getting 2 majors?
Well, what are the majors? We got grapple and bombs.
No, there's 2 more majors. To the
Those
right.
were the 2 majors.
No, that was the 2 for 1 were in the sandpit. There's also 2 more over here past Shacktool.
Got it. See, Twitch chat, you got your Shacktool visit.
Yeah, Shacktool required the seed. It's the only way to a mother brain.
That is so bad. That is the only way to mother brain in this seed. I'm thinking one of those is probably Varia.
It's probably what Steb is hoping. Right now, the biggest items are Charge and Varia, but a lot of runners highly value Speed Booster.
I was just gonna say speed would be one fantastic to find. One fantastic item, rather.
Yeah, Speed, it unlocks a few more shortcuts than in vanilla map.
Yep.
So, like, it can save time that way, but it's mostly desired so that you don't get stuck.
Alright, folks, Mission Impossible item.
Yeah. What are we pausing for?
I have no idea.
Probably only has 1 power bomb is the issue. But,
yep.
But does have more
Hey! It's speed!
Hopefully they remember more bombs. Good.
How exciting.
Yep. Then Dang did make it up through worst room.
Yep, and that's why. Stev can't. Stev needs a power bomb drop. Boy, this is a really good power bomb pack, and it's just a reserve tank.
Yeah, of course, just more energy. There's a farm room to the right. That single tile heated room is going to be the farm room below Bubble Mountain.
Yep, the fish room.
And below, I think, is the crab room.
Hey!
Forgotten Highway.
Attack.
So there's options for getting power bombs back.
Yep. Dang stream once again has lagged out.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It's not too big an issue, it's just odd. Because they're staying synced on the timer.
We'll see if Stev heads to the farm room.
Might take the save.
Yep.
If you were going to the farm, you'd do that first. Save your farmed up energy and ammo.
Twitch chat
We have these
very much
Metroid
enjoying the
rooms,
block
they're pretty
breaking.
good at farm. Yeah, for the
please get the
Shackle
Metroids
enjoyer.
off you, Steph. Thank you. Oy. So Steph out to a lead here.
Relatively small lead.
Yeah, small lead, nothing major.
It's going to be these 2 majors that they're in right now, that Dang's at right now, and also the Sandpit majors. But there's been a lot of like big time losses in the sea for both runners. That's why I say relatively small.
Dragon being a big one. My opinion. Just how long the fight was.
Yep. And also Fantan.
Yes.
They both had to redo Fantan.
So Digidang has their screw attack. Now we're going to be heading for... Yeah, realizing it's Mission Impossible, you have to go in from the top.
Yep. You can tell that from the map. Like looking at the room as a whole.
Yep.
Mission Impossible is gonna have that shape. Does not have morph bombs. Another big thing to learn when playing Map Rando is all of your room shapes. Takes a long time to recognize every room.
Yes.
And there's a couple of, I guess, visual assists or visual aids. Like Kastev has kind of checkered water, checker pattern on the room they're in now, indicating water. And then the lighter rooms are heated rooms. Like Dang is in now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Stev has chosen Brinstar. And I would think that Dang will also choose Brinstar.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's going to be the closer one. Oh, early map too. Nice. Major. That is bowling. GT with a major. And that's it. Okay. If you want those items, then you're not happy. Those are really terrible locations for majors.
Ooh, ugh, Golden Chorizo.
It's not just Golden Chorizo, it's three
It's one
other really
above
big
chorizo.
heated rooms first.
Yeah.
Going for it.
Hey, Digidang has bombs and grapple.
Yep. It makes sense to get the majors here, but then you see that it comes out right next to Brinstar. That's why I would expect him to go into Brinstar. I think this is a seed where you skip these majors and go for ammo. It seems like Stev recognizes that this is bowling. Since they're taking the lower door.
Mm-hmm. So no bosses here. I don't even see any connector points. It seems is Brinstar on its own, from what I can see here on the map?
Yeah, it's only that one Meridian entrance. No bosses. So
Just a
can just
major.
leave.
And the only majors left are Charge, Plasma, and Varia.
My screw attack clip didn't go through.
Oh, but yeah, it's just those three.
Yeah.
And there's Varia suit! Steph gets it.
Yeah. So as you're saying, not surprising that Barry is there.
No. Again, it's like the one weird major. We don't have many else. We've got a lot of it. We could have a full tracker before all is said and done.
Oh, there's a good chance, yeah. Because you still want charge. I think if you're doing this play, you want charge too. Because they had so many E-tanks. And then after that, you know the last item is plasma. So you might as well go for that.
I don't think Digidang cares about Varia suit.
He's still in Brinstar.
He saw Varia and... Unless this is the way to go for it. I didn't get too much of a detailed look at this map.
Yeah, this is how you get it.
Okay.
You peek bowling from the top and then you come down.
Yep, there you go. So did you
Maybe I want to
for it?
skip charge, but the runners only have 5 and 10 supers, so we're not really that close to having the ammo for that.
Nope.
And good thing they got speed booster first.
Mm-hmm.
Speed locked area.
It's like this is meant, Aussie, to, oh, I don't know, be logical.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if we had no logic settings? The lawlessness.
I think a few people wanted to have something like no logic, but you get starting items so that you can do big glitches from the
That
start.
makes sense. I remember I was watching a Zooter video on YouTube, and was a no logic C that took 8 hours to complete.
Link to the Past is having a no logic tournament right now.
Nice.
I think you start with boots in that, but that's just to make things easier.
Okay. Alright, Stev, what'd you get? Stev gets charged! Brainstar proving to be important.
So the safe spot for GT is not in logic, in herd. You don't need to know that. But that still means you can be expected to do the fight. You'd just be taking hits as you kill GT. And so it wouldn't be expected with these items.
Oh,
Dang got
leaving.
Varia.
So there's Norther at the top.
It's a huge time commitment to get this Varia in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ice Wave charge shots, not so strong. Be a lot better if you had Spazer too. Yep, GT safe spot is in very hard. It's just something that's really convenient to know, but it's not required to know. Use that super pack that Steph has in Speed Hall. We know that Dang is going to need to find a lot more of those. Not getting charged.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Stev's just gonna have basically a supercharged pea shooter. Excuse me, iced pea shooter. Norfair
like
starts with Everest.
We have Morph Ballroom? No, Ceiling. Dang was setting up like it was the Morph Ballroom. Another super pack.
Yep.
The thing is, we got all the E-tanks already. So that means everything else is going to be supers and power bombs.
What are there? Only 10 80 tank? What have we got? 90 tanks total?
Yeah, they got all the ones except for the ones that they don't have. There's a vanilla item counts for everything.
Okay.
Kind of what makes hunting for supers hard is it's going to share the item pool as the E-tanks, the reserves, and the power bombs.
Mm-hmm.
So the probability that each one is going to be a super pack is going to be lower.
But that's just so much fun. It adds a much more fun element to the game. So Main Street up into the Torian Eye Door room, into the map station. Let's see what's here in Norfair. There's Kraid and
Ridley.
Ridley.
And Plasma.
Where is Plasma?
To the far right.
All right.
And then also Torian. Dang has Varia. So Dang knows that this major is either Charge or Plasma.
It's not going to be happy if it's... And obviously he's not going to be happy with Plasma. Will be if you had Charge Beam.
At the same time knows how bad the charge is to get. But it does make a big difference. Like, knowing if it is Charge or Plasma. Because you need to know if you need to get all these holodots on the left side of Norfair. But then you want to have the ammo for Ridley before going to the right side of Norfair. It's a bit of an awkward spot. Seems like we're going straight for the major first. That makes sense. And I don't think we're actually speed locked. It's only Varia suit that you need speed for. So you didn't really need any of the majors in Meridia. Theoretically, there could be a really fast route through the seed. It doesn't have the ammo for Ridley right now.
Nope, but that Charge Beam's going to come in handy when Stev gets Plasma.
Yeah, Stev is going to be set whenever they get to this map and see that the bosses and Plasma are right here. But Dang still has to figure out the ammo situation. And I don't think Torian is the way to go.
No.
Because Dang has all the boss information. And that means that you don't need to go into Torian. You'd only come here if you're looking for supers. Or if you'd forgot Mother Brain. Looks like Stev has the map. The map's going to point them to everything they need to know. So they have a path to the end of the seed. Dang has full world map knowledge. Has 2 holodots right here. I hope that's what they wanted to see. Perhaps going to look at other maps. See if they missed something. Maybe they didn't see the GT major. Anyway, speculating. I believe this means Stev is ahead.
Yep.
Although still getting holodots. I'm pretty sure they've seen Spazer early on.
Stev, probably.
Yeah. And if not, saw that there was a major there that they were avoiding.
So Digidang 55 and 20, which is not enough. 36 and 30 is the minimum required here for map rando from Mother Brain.
Yep, Mother Brain. You can look at just the Ridley required ammo and add in power bombs. But we are in the end game, so we're also looking at what's needed for Mother Brain. And that's going to be all the hollow dots he can get his hand on. More E-tanks, of course. The thing is, even when you think you have all the E-tanks, there's more E-tanks to get. Nice quick kill. I would think he'd check the holodot on Dang's side. Or is he going for the Ridley kill? It looks like he's going for the Ridley kill right now. Supers plus power bombs is exact damage, and so the 55 missiles is all the leeway. There's 60 missiles now. Or another way to look at it is 60-20 is exact damage.
60-20 will work, okay.
Yep, for Ridley. So actually really close to the brain damage too.
Yep. Ridley playing nice for Digidang.
After this is a trip to Kraid, and we'll have to stop for a couple more missiles.
Yep.
And actually, a lot of those holodots are close on path. Like close enough that Stev went and picked them up when they didn't need to. And it looks like neither runner gonna have a full tracker. Ding missing charge, Stev missing spazer.
It's just a matter of getting to the last bosses each. Braid for Digidang, Ridley for Stev. Make sure you follow these runners. Aussie just posted the links in the Twitch chat.
Yep, shout out to the runners.
Follow us if you want to.
If you'd like.
Yep, follow, give Aussie and I a follow if you want. Have to, but we appreciate it. It's more a matter of go follow the runners.
Yep, this is about the runners. We're talking about the runners.
Where are we following you to? To the bank. You're more than welcome to withdraw $200, $250 for Rossi and $150 for me because I'm only kidding. All right, Steph, let's go. Digidang, anytime your stream wants to actually cooperate via.
Hmm. What does it mean to not go directly to plasma? Just doesn't want it.
There we go.
In a way, it's kind of a time loss to get plasma. But in another, you need to refill ammo before Mother Brain. If we were playing like area randomizer and it gave you the automatic ammo refill,
Be a lot
then
different.
it'd be actually better to not get plasma.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
I should have set an over-under back and we had like 8 energy tanks if we find at like 2.5. More than 2 or less than 2.
yeah, when can we like trade energy for ammo?
Yeah,
Just
no
press the
kidding.
button.
Whereas it's like, can I give you an energy tank for a super missile, please?
Yeah. Take 100 damage, get a super missile back.
I mean, there are we know that room over there that Digidang was just looking at is a super and a missile. So that'll get Digidang to the 30 supers that they need.
All bosses for both runners. Nearly the same time. That's cool. They're still keeping it close. And like, this trip to get more ammo isn't quite as bad as it seems, because Steph needs to refill.
Yep.
But ammo refill
like
is right here.
Yep, and like I said, Digidang gonna come across the last ammo they need. Digidang now in go mode. 70 missiles, 30 supers, plenty of ammo to defeat Mother Brain with. Just has to actually land every super.
Yeah, and Stev also in ammo go mode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as it turns out, didn't need to get the charge beam. But it's gonna be a race to the finish from here. They're both very close to each other, positionally. It can come down to execution. Oh, is this Decora room required to get to Kraid? Do we need speed? Why are we going left?
I don't know where we're going left. Why does Digidang want water behind?
Our moms. I suppose once more safety ammo. And yeah, that looks like we didn't need speed to get Kraid. The speed lock Kraid. Speed was right next to Mother Brain.
Excuse me.
These water rooms put you to sleep.
Long day, Aussie. Up here in New England, there's just the amount of humidity that was out there today.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No, I spent 20 minutes mowing the lawn. I was soaked. It was like almost like 100 degrees or around there with the heat index, and humidity was brutal.
Gross. We are coming up on the end of the seed. Seb is here at Mother Brain.
End of the seed.
Gonna save, it looks like. And that's giving Dang time to catch up. And both of them being pretty safe here at the very end. Yeah, same room. And that room is right before Mother Brain, so we are seconds apart. Isn't that fun? So it's gonna come down to the Zeb skip first off. And Seb gets through faster. The ammo Mother Brain fight is going to be nearly the same speed. Supers are a little faster, but not that much faster.
Such a race on our hands right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be decided in the final escape sequence.
I'm gonna say one pause for each runner. I don't even know if they're gonna need the pause. They should know this map by now. There you
I
go.
don't know. It's easy to forget the criteria section
There.
and how to get back up through top and meridian.
And both races are done. They are 8 seconds apart, if not.
Less than 10, I would say. So 29. We have a pause, which is throwing off my timing system. This counts as a pause during the escape.
Go.
But the point is, an extra pause could make the difference with how close they are. And Dang already took that long pause. Instead was already ahead. And then the other factor is going to be their movement in the escape. A lot of tricky movement you can do here to save a few seconds.
Second pause for DigiDang.
We have a pause for Steb. Was going the wrong way. Pretty quick turn. So you get up West Ocean by going through the middle, it looks like. It's a little bit hard to see. But we do know that Lava Dive and the Crab Tunnel are the only ways to get to the ship.
DigiDang also went the wrong way. Was heading towards Norfair.
Oh no. Like a bit more time going the wrong way too. While Sev stopped to refill energy. Another pause. But these are all quick pauses. Crab Tunnel definitely going to be the faster path to take. Now we're into the parlor. Classic escape room. It looks like the steam is off.
It's too hot out for steam, Aussie.
Oh no.
I'd say that as DigiDang had lava dive.
And this should be just about it for Stev. I think Chip's just through the story. And there we have it.
Stev wins on the restream. GG's.
GG is very close right at the end.
The G-Gang also making their way through. Probably gotta be really careful. 15 seconds.
Yeah, they made a couple of mistakes so far, so the timer's gonna be closer than you would normally see.
It's gonna missed escape.
I don't think this is happening.
It's a missed escape, folks. That's unfortunate. They gotta do it all over again.
Yeah, it's a big time loss. That's a few minutes. So that was heading towards Norfair and going through Lava Dive. It just adds up to the tens of seconds. So it is possible to miss the escape. The timer is not super lenient like in the vanilla game. Lenient enough that you don't have to play super clean, but you can't really go down the wrong path. And what's hard about escapes is it's not always super clear what the fastest path is going to be. And so if you have to make a choice between a top door and a lower door, and the lower door is a lava dive room, then that could end up being slower than you think. But gotta run it back. A lot of the time when you're running it back, you're going to be much faster. Shouldn't be a problem. The thing is, if you are taking a route that's just slower than the expected path back, then that's how you would fail multiple times. As if you're taking a slow route. But again, it's set up so that it's not supposed to be super tight. So if you are seeing that the timer is hard to beat, then that's a sign that you're not taking the right path.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. You should be able to beat this. That's almost 30 more seconds than last time we were here.
Nicely done. Good recovery there on the second escape. We'll do it. We'll get both racers in here for their post-game interviews.
Yep. So that is going to be Stev with the 129.40, which is good for 8th place overall. Diggy Dang with a 133.13, which is 12th place. Losing 2 positions, actually, from the missed escape. And the winner tonight was Simo with the 55. Commonly seen at the top of the race placements. Zeb actually like 11 minutes behind the 106. This Spiffy Thomas, Nevd, Paf, 22D, Emmett, Stev, and Funny, Linux, Baron Red, Diggy Dang. And we still have a good 8 runners still running. Except for the 2 DNFs.
Love these community races. Open to anybody, by the way. All right, so I don't see Diggy Dang joining us. Let's bring Stev up here.
I don't want to just drag someone up. I don't
Agreed.
know if they're ready or not. I don't know if I have the power either. But we are joined by Stev, the winner on the restream.
Hello. GG's.
Hey,
GG.
GG's. We can barely hear you.
Ooh, is that any better?
Yeah, it sounds better to me. So how are you feeling about the race? Did you like the seed?
I'm just glad I was able to finish that one.
Do you have thoughts on the early game versus the mid game? Like pre-Dragon, post-Dragon?
Post wreck ship.
Yeah.
I mean, mid game was a little weird. I had trouble with the early game a lot because I had to make a decision whether I wanted to kill Dragon immediately with ammo, like I did, or not. And I'm kind of glad I did.
Yeah, the map layout made it so that you really wanted to get the Fantoon and the Dragon kills before leaving Criteria. But you didn't have great items to do it, so the early bosses really tested how practiced you were with sort of low item sets, like what you'd see in low percent, actually.
Yeah, I did die on Fantoon, right? On the first time, I think I was pretty close, but I'm not too used to that, being that low, only one heat tank.
Yeah. And we have Dang joining us as well. So GG,
Yay.
your finish.
GG, Puff.
8 GG's.
Diggy Dang.
So how are you feeling about your Dragon fight, Dang?
Great. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong either time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what you said. Like, it's a difficult fight with low ammo, I think. If you haven't practiced it, I imagine it gets better if you, like, devote some time to low ice or something. But if you don't really have an idea what you're doing, then it's kind of difficult. Like, especially, like, counting how much health you got left and when you can play sort of risky. So, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Dragon's just gonna do a lot of damage because gravity's only reducing it by half. So it's still 80 a hit.
I was considering turning off Wave Beam to farm the goop a little better. I don't know if you guys would have done that.
That can help, yeah. I was wondering why you skipped Spazer the entire seed.
Yeah, I should have grabbed that when I saw it, I think. I wasn't, going back to mid-game, I wasn't sure if I wanted to search for supers or go after charge like I eventually did. So I think if I knew I wanted to get charged no matter what, I would have grabbed Spazer, maybe. But I know it was super free, so I should have just grabbed it.
Mm-hmm. Spazers can provide more benefit the earlier you get it. Pretty much like how all items work. Yeah, the mid game was a little interesting. As soon as you get the Meridian map, you see that there's 3 majors like visible, and then that's followed by Brinster with showing you the 2 really bad major locations. So it seemed like both of you wanted majors. Went for them. Speed was required. And then Dank stopped after Varia, but Stev continued for charge.
Was there
No.
any major left? I haven't checked except GG. No, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
that was
No,
the
it was
last
just a
one.
charge major. It was just charge. That's it.
Yeah, just charge, right? Yeah, I mean it's very difficult. Like I haven't played that many seeds. Like I've played a lot, like 2 weeks ago, and then I stopped. And yeah, the dash tourney is going on, so like there's a lot of things to learn if you want to get really good at these ones. And I'm currently just playing like monkey see, monkey do type of style, and sometimes
Yeah.
I don't know. You need like a pretty easy seed for that to work. If the seeds get a little complicated, I'm usually out of luck. But I mean, I could have played a lot better if I just knew exactly how much ammo I need. Like I wasted a lot of time just thinking about how much more ammo I need, even though I knew like there was a good farm spot directly in front of Mother Brain, and maybe that could have helped. But if the seeds get so long, it gets difficult to remember all that.
Yeah, I think at the point where you're deciding whether to chase majors or not, your super count was really low. And I find that to be one of the big deciding factors is what my current super count is.
Yeah, right.
But still, I want to point out that when it came to the end at Mother Brain, you were both entering Mother Brain's room at the same time. So we had an exciting race going on there.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You were about 10 seconds apart.
Yeah, less than that. But then Stev saved a bit of time with faster Zep skip and a lot less map checking in the escape. And then eventually Dang just didn't quite make the timer. And that's turned into a big gap.
Right.
But gave for a good race overall. It was nice having you both featured here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, happy to do it.
This
Glad it
was
was
a pretty simple seed, linear. Annoying
Yeah,
seed, but
I'd say
still.
the first half was linear. Then you had some decisions.
Yeah,
It was
I
mostly
decided I
hit
wanted
majors.
to get majors. That's probably, added almost 20 minutes to my time, probably.
Mm-hmm. The seed wasn't exactly forgiving with the amount of supers or lack thereof that you found. You had plenty of energy tanks we could have traded to supers, but no. Get an extra 50 million energy tanks.
Yeah, and
Kidding.
in mid game, it seemed like a lot of the hollow dots were pretty far out of the way, which made me not want to go grab them.
Yeah. Well, I'm kidding about all that, but like when you have 10 energy tanks found, and what do we find? 7 super missile packs? That's just really lopsided.
Oh yeah, in Criteria, did it give us all those energy tanks because it wanted us to do lava dive to get out instead of the green
Yeah,
gate with 5 supers? Because that's not in logic, right?
right. The green gate would take 15 logically,
Oh,
and
okay.
there just weren't that many available. So it did want lava dive. And with gravity and space jump, that doesn't really take that much energy.
For sure.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Yep. Same.
Pretty good race, boys. Really, really good race.
You have any shout outs you want to part on?
No, just shout out to the community. I'm pretty new here. I just started racing with the map random qualifiers last weekend. So, I'm just thankful for everyone that's putting that on.
Yeah, shout outs to all the racers. Like I love racing. I'm not one that like plays these on my own super happily or whatever. So I mean I hope this trend continues and we get more people joining and in a blast.
Yeah, it's nice having you racing. So it's exciting to see new people come in, try out Map Rando, show it off to the community and all that. But that'll be it for the race here tonight. This has been the community weekly race. We have these on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Probably gonna reduce the number that are gonna be restreamed because of all the qualifiers and main tournament races happening. But yeah, thanks to both of you for coming on here, and thanks again to WXFan for popping in and helping me co-commentate once again.
My pleasure. I'm gonna go try not melting here with the ridiculous humidity.
Yep, that'll be it from us here. There's more Super Metroid on tonight with the Dash Mystery Tournament, which is ongoing. So you can tune in for that in not too long for this channel. But that's it from us. So good night and see you next mission.